Okay, so in the last episode, at the end of the last episode, we ended up losing to Bede. Because of it, I decided to go ahead and do a bit of training. So all of our mons are now up to level 55 or so. In the case of Kid and Jay, up a little bit higher, but that's just because the Jay is just my starter, so he's just always been here. And Kid's a little bit higher level just because, well, he's the one that I pretty much used to eliminate most of all of the mons that I trained up against, as you saw in the very sped up part right before this. So we're gonna go ahead and face off against Bede again, and well, this time I'm not going to lose, hopefully. So long as he doesn't pull out a bear tick that proceeds to sheer cold and take out my mons, I think it'll be fine. Because that didn't happen on several occasions during my training. I definitely didn't lose Kid to a sheer cold on 2 separate occasions. Definitely didn't. Nope, nope, didn't happen. You have no proof that that happened exactly that way. Alright, so there we go. Let's turn the volume down a little bit there. And so, of course, Kid is going up against the Mawile to start off, which means that we've just got a nice, super easy flamethrower. Easiest way to deal with Mawile, especially if you've just got a Ninetales that knows flamethrower. You just flamethrower and the Mawile dies. I believe I did also give Fire Spin to foil here over Inferno, just because Fire Spin's going to be a little bit more effective in the long run, I think, just because it's got more PP, so it'll last a little bit better, hopefully. Alright, so this time, against the Gardevoir, I'm actually going to be smart, and we're actually just going to start by using Ghost-type moves, because they're just better to use against it. Case in point, Shadow Ball just critical hit kills. Love to see that. Love to see that crit. And, well, I'm going with the Rapidash next, so I'm going to go ahead and keep Foil in. I'm pretty sure I did this last time and the Rapidash just kind of killed him, but it'll be fine. Because we're just going to go ahead and Shadow Ball. Or did the Psycho Cut just... Yeah, no, the Psycho Cut was just annoying. That's what it was. So let's just go for the Shadow Ball one shot. Nice. Love to see it. Love it when it works out where I just keep one-shotting them. Hey, Kid leveled up to 57. Alright, now we have the Hetrone. So, just like that, we're already to Bede's last Mon, as compared to last time where it actually took us a little bit to get here. And, I know that Bede is going to go ahead and Gigantamax, or Dynamax, whichever it is. Doesn't matter to me, because I'm just going to go ahead and do the same. And considering my move is Ghost, and his is going to be whatever he decides to think is going to be useful, I think we've got this. But who knows? We might stand a chance. And chances are he's just going to kind of, well, die. Okay, so it is a Gigantamax. It just looks so very similar to what it does in its small form that I don't really see much of a difference. Like, I know that there's a difference, but it's just so small to me that I don't really notice it. Not that it matters. Because, well, we're just gonna hit you with Max Phantasm. And, I guess I should have just went with Foil right from the start. Because that was a good old one-shot. Huh. Well then. Get out of here, Bede. Oh, wait, give me your money first. Maybe I should have just done that last time. I think if I would have done that last time, it probably would have worked out about the same, but with me at a lower level. Oh well, doesn't really matter. Alright, Bede, get out of here. Okay, bye. Yep, bye. Bye, Bede. Go away, Bede. Go away, Beat. I don't care. Bye. Thank you, bye. Alright, I'm ready for the next fight. Right? I'm nice and healed up because that's just what this game does. So let's head on in to the, what I guess the game considers the finals. Where, who knows who I'm going to be up against, but if I remember right, yes, it is Nessa. We are up against Nessa first. So it'll be a little bit rough because I don't actually have much to go up against her water types aside from Jay. So I guess that just means that Jay's going to get a bit of leveling in because I don't really have much else to send out against her. And she's actually going to go with the Golisopod, so it's going to have its good old first impression that it's going to go for, which is a good old bug type. At least I assume that you're going to go with first impression. I'm not sure why you would go with anything other than first impression, but you might. So let's go ahead, and I'm actually going to swap into Hawk here instead of Jay. Because if she does go for first impression, it's not going to be very effective, and she's also going to hurt herself thanks to my good old Rocky Helmet. And she actually goes for a sword stance. I am not a fan of you doing that there, Nessa, so we're going to have to go ahead and Brave Bird your Golisopod. And I don't think it'll be enough to kill, but I do think it'll be enough to put you under half. And it actually puts you into red, and thanks to your emergency exit, you're gone, and so is your sword stance. And a Barraskewda is coming out. Alright, I think what we'll go ahead and do here is Hone Claws. And you're gonna go for Liquidation, which, does that... Oh, cool. That's apparently a physical move, so that also hurts you. I'll take it. Alright, there we go, get some Hone Claws in. Let's also go ahead and Steel Wing. And you're going to Liquidation again, so you're also going to take a bit of damage. Hawk is not going down just yet. And if we get the defense buff from Steel Wing, that would be fantastic. Unfortunately, we do not, so I don't think that the Barraskewda will die this turn, because I think it does deal just enough damage. It does deal just enough damage to take out Hawk, but Barraskewda does take some damage himself. And I am going to go ahead and send in Stuffing now, rather than sending in Jay, because I'm kind of saving Jay for the Dynamax fight, even though I don't really need to. And you're going to be a pain in full restore, huh, Nessa? Okay, okay. Well, let's see how you stand up against Stuffing's strength then. Oh, you don't. Goodbye, Barraskewda. Love to see that. And go into a Pelipper. Okay. Not sure why you wouldn't go ahead and just send your Golisopod back out. But, okay. Whatever you think works for you, Nessa. Because we're just going to keep on showing you Stuffing's strength. And, ooh, good. Crit. That explains why that killed. Okay. There we go. And next up is, oh, you're resending out your Golisopod. Well, unfortunately for you, your Golisopod is nice and already weakened, so I'm pretty much guaranteed to strength and kill it. And, well, I might not even need to send in Jay at the moment, because Stuffing is just dealing all the damage. Alright, now you're going out for your Sea King. Unfortunately for your Sea King, he's gonna face Stuffing's strength. Ooh, you actually have Aqua Ring on it, so you'll heal a little bit of your health back after this if you survive. But, ooh, just barely survives it. Barely survives it. Which means that you're either gonna have to heal or deal a little bit of damage, and you go for a little bit of damage. Ooh, you do also get the flinch. That is rather annoying, but we're just gonna have to keep going for strength, and one of these times your waterfall will not make me flinch, and it appears that that's right now. So goodbye, Sea King. And with that, the Seeking goes down, and, well, that makes it to where Nessa is now stuck. Ooh, perfect timing. The rain even goes away. For the Dreadnought. Unfortunately for your Dreadnought, being a, I believe it's rock water, means that even its Gigantamax form is going to take some good old heavy damage from our hammer arm. So let's see how you stand. Or, in what is most likely to happen, how you fall. Will you fall to Jay when I send him out after you defeat Stuffing, or will you fall to Stuffing using hammer arm? Let's find out. As I said, let's find out. Hey, you don't actually fall to the hammer arm, at least not the first one. But are you strong enough to take out Stuffing before Stuffing takes you out? The answer is a resounding no, you're not. That's the answer, is a resounding no, you're not strong enough. Which means that we're just gonna go ahead and hammer arm again. Yeah, sure, you're faster now from last turn with hammer arm lowering lowering Stuffing's speed, but you didn't deal enough damage to take Stuffing out. So you take another hammer arm and you go down without me having to send in Jay. But we do also know that we had Kid out first, and Kid also has the amulet coin, so you're handing me all of your money, Nessa. And Zaggy would like to learn Double Edge, which I think I'll take it over the headbutt. Probably isn't quite worth it, but meh. Too late, now I know it. And there we go. Hand over your money, Nessa. Hand it over. Thank you. It's a good amount of money. But, I'm on to the next person, so get out of here, Nessa. Nessa, let me fight the next... Oh, I didn't... Whoops. I didn't pay attention to who I'm fighting. Oh well, doesn't matter to me. I'm just gonna run straight out into it here. Because, if we just go ahead and check our mons, the game does heal them up. So we don't even have to worry about healing, because we can just run straight into the next fight. And, alright, who did tell us that we were fighting this time? Okay, we're going up against Faye. Or B, whatever you want to say. So we're up against a good old fighting type. And, well, I've got a good old simple solution for you. And, that is to foil all of your plans. That is my plan, Bay. What are you gonna do about it? Probably not much. So my plan here is I'm going to just use, I'm just gonna use Kid here to take out as many of our mons as he can. And then we're gonna swap into foil. And I could have went with extrasensory because that's a psychic move and is super effective. That's okay, the flamethrower did deal over half of its health. Unfortunately, we do get hit by the high jump kick, which does take out a good portion of our health, but the flamethrower should be enough to take out the Halucha. Yes, it is perfect. Perfect. Alright. And gonna go with the Fallings next. This time we'll actually go ahead and do the extrasensory because it is the more effective move. Although, does it... Yeah, it has a chance of making them flinch, so it's even more worth it. And it's not much weaker than Flamethrower. Ooh, close combat. That should take Kid out. Yes, it does. Sorry, Kid. Unfortunately for your Fallings, that does also lower its special defense and regular defense. And we're going to go ahead and send in Foil now. And all of your fighting type moves are now useless. Hope you don't mind that. Too bad if you do. So we're going to go ahead and Shadow Ball. And that should be enough to take out the Fallings here. Yes, it is. Perfect. Love to see it. Hey, Jay leveled up. Love to see that too. And you're going with a good old Surfetched now. And, well, your Surfetched is a good old grass type, I think. or part grass. So let's just go ahead and fire spin for a little bit of chip damage. And a good portion of damage too. Ooh, you actually have a dark type move on him. I'm not a fan of that. Ooh, perfect. Perfect. We got the flame body burn. Which means that next I'm going to go ahead and use Hex and you're going to fall this turn. Perfect. So, with Hex and you being burned, it's just all the damage to your health. Goodbye, Surfetched. And it's a crit. That was pretty much guaranteed to kill. And there we go. Get some good old experience. And she is going with a grapple lock now. And so for that, we're going to actually go ahead and swap into J. Due to it being a water fighting. And, well, Foil is Fire Ghost. So it's not a good combination. Alright, but that doesn't really matter because, well, we're just gonna go ahead and drum beating and, we're gonna beat your grapple locked into the ground with our drum. Well, maybe not. We almost did. Took out over half of its health. And you do get us in your Octolock, which really isn't a concern because we're just gonna drum beating again, and that's going to take out all of your remaining HP. So goodbye, grapple locked. So that leaves her Machamp now, and thanks to her Machamp swapping in, gives us the option to also swap. So we're gonna swap back to Foil. Because we're just making it to where her fighting type moves are useless thanks to our ghost type. So let's see how it goes. Chances are it's gonna go in my favor. At least maybe not initially, but by the end of the fight. Alright, so let's go ahead and fire spin. Get some extra chip damage in. Alrighty, and she's gonna go with her Gigantamaxing, which really doesn't mean a whole lot aside from a bit more extra HP for your champ. But depending on what she does, chances are she's not gonna stand too big of a chance. Or she might. Ooh, and we actually do miss, and you do actually have Max Flare. That's not exactly helpful. Honestly, that's kind of annoying that you have that. And you're also turning the Sunlight Harsh, which means fire types are even more effective now. So let's go ahead and just get that burn off. I might as well. And you do also hit us with another Max Flare, which is going to take out the rest of our health, but that's not too big of a concern because we do have our burn off on you, which is going to deal a little bit of extra chip damage at the end of each turn. And we're going to go ahead and I think we'll go ahead and send in Hawk and just Brave Bird. Brave Bird into you until you die. Because you're going to fall before I do. So, case in point, with just a single Brave Bird, your health is now below half. Oh boy, that was a bit more recoil than what I wanted. And you're actually going to... Okay, you do actually kill me. I had already forgotten about the fact that she's got a fire type move. Alright, well, that's okay. So, what we're gonna go ahead and do is, well, we're gonna go ahead and send in Jay. So, I don't have any plan anymore because now her fire type move is whichever one it regularly is. But it's still a fire type move. So I think we'll go ahead and just Wood Hammer. Just deal maximum damage. And it works. I'll take it. Because, why not? Alright, hand over your money, babe. Hand it over. Hand over all of your money right now. Ooh, cool. You gave me more than Bead. And Nessa. I'll take it. Thanks. Alright, there we go. And, let's actually pay attention to the next fight that we're up against here. And it looks like we are now up against a Raihan. And with being up against Raihan, that means that next up after Raihan should technically be the champion, but I do know story events make it to where it's not. So that's a thing that'll be happening. Alright. So of course, our plan here is the same as before. We don't have one. Aside from Kid goes first for amulet coin. That is all of my planning. Alright, let's do this thing. Bring it on, Ryan. Or Ryan. I don't know. I still don't know how to say his name. Alright, I'm a brilliant rising star, that's right. Rival is a tamer of dragons. I like that Ryan's considered the dragon trainer, or the dragon gym leader, and he, like, doesn't use any real dragons in his gym. Like, yeah, he's got dragon types, but he more is about he's more based around setting up the field. Alright, so you've got a Torkoal, so you got the good old Drought. Unfortunately for you, your fire types are useless against Kid. However, my fire types are not useless against Torkoal. But we've also got extra sensory because you're part fire. Ooh, that was a crit. And we also got the flinch, I'll take it. We'll do it again. If we can get another flinch, that'd be great, Kid. And how about it? No, not this time. And the Torkoal does go for a body press, which not really super concerning yet. This motherfucker! You're fucking full restoring. At that point, that's... You know what? Get another crit, please. Come on, Kid. Get another crit. Get another crit or flinch just because of that. Oh, maybe not. That's okay. So, unfortunately, because this guy decided to be a scumbag and use a full restore already. Oh, never mind. Doesn't matter. He's going for Yawn, which means that we're good to get this extra sensory off and eliminate the Torkoal. Yeah, sure, we'll be put to sleep after, but that's not really a concern of mine. Because, goodbye, Torkoal. And, what you got next, Ryan? Alright, Kid is now asleep. Now you stand a chance. So we've got the Flygon being ground flying, I think, or dragon flying. You know what? Let's just send in Jay. Let's just send in Jay. We'll just, wood hammer. We'll just wood hammer the Flygon. We'll see how it goes. That's my plan. It's a fantastic plan, as you can definitely tell. Alright. And Woodhammer. Ooh, and the Flygon goes for a Sandstorm. That's only annoying because it sets up a little bit of chip damage. Mostly for my side, because your side is kind of based around it. But, your Flygon's also dead. So, what's your plan now, Ryan? What is your plan now? Because, your plans probably aren't working. So your plan is to go for a Turtonator. Okay. Okay. And you're just gonna immediately Shell Trap, I assume? Oh, right. Woodhammer's not very effective. Yep. I knew you were gonna immediately Shell Trap. That's okay. It'll be fine. Alright, so the Shell Trap is set off. And it does look like that'll be enough to take Jay down. Sorry, Jay. But, that's fine. Because, what we'll go ahead and do is we'll go ahead and send in Zaggy here. And with Zaggy, we'll go ahead and Whirlpool, set up a bit of extra chip damage on him. And it doesn't look like he's going for Shell Trap this time. So that could be bad. No, going for a sunny day. Okay. An interesting choice, but you do you, I guess. My plan to counter it is to just not. That's my plan. And we'll go ahead and Night Slash. Nope, sets up another Shell Trap because that's all the AIs do with the Turtonator is just Shell Trap after Shell Trap. And we'll take a good bit of... Ah, damn it, it was a crit. Probably didn't matter, but meh. Oh well. Alright, so we'll just go ahead and we'll swap into Hawk here. Alrighty, Raihan. Are you gonna Shell Trap again? I'm guessing that you're probably going to. So let's go ahead and Home Claws. And you do go for the Shell Trap, so we get a free Home Claws off. Love to see it. Probably should have just done this right from the start, but oh well. And are you just gonna Shell Trap again? Yes. Okay. I'll take it. Just means that I get another free Home Claws off. And can we get him to do it a third time? Let's find out. Is he gonna do it a third time? No, he is not. Alright. I think he's out of Shell Traps. So, ooh, Fire Blast. He might actually kill. Well, shit. I didn't think this through. I did not think about that. Alright, you know what? Let's go ahead and we'll send in Foil. And we'll go ahead and start blasting. So, Shadow Ball. And kablamo, your Turtonator is dead. As I stated, your Turtonator is dead. I probably should have just done this sooner. And he is going for Goodra, just not exactly good for me. Alright. Here's what I think. I think we'll go ahead and Will-O-Wisp. And yes, we do go first, so we do get the burn off. And so long as you don't kill, you don't because you go for a Rain Dance. Sure, that'll weaken my Fire-type moves that I've totally used so far with Foil. Alrighty. And there we go, a little bit of burn damage on the Goodra, which is going to be nice and increased with Hex here. So goodbye, Goodra. Ooh, you actually lived. You do go for the Muddy Water, but I avoided it. Lucky me. And there we go. A Hex will eliminate the Goodra. And so now you're gonna send in your last Mon. I think it's your last. I haven't actually been counting. Yes, Durudon is your last. Alright. Send it out. Hey, guess what? I hope you don't mind, but I'm going to immediately Will-O-Wisp your tower. Your tower is on fire. What will you do now? Well, not on fire yet because you've got your long animation of chatting and then Gigantamaxing. But it doesn't really matter because so long as you don't kill, chances are I'm going to get a burn on. But if you do kill, well, then I'm dead, so it doesn't matter. But we do go first, so we do get the Will-O-Wisp, which means that you are now burned, so your physical attack is also kind of cut. Oh, right, you have Rock Fall. Sorry, Foil. That's gonna hurt a little bit. But it's not quite enough to kill, and the Sandstorm will get rid of the rain. We'll take a little bit of chip damage to that, but it won't be enough to let him kill. So we're gonna go ahead, Hex. Thanks to the burn, it's going to do a large chunk of damage. A very large chunk. Honestly, that was bigger of a chunk than I expected it to be. Alright, and you'll get another Max Rockfall? Whatever it said. Doesn't matter. because you fall to a Shadow Ball. Goodbye, Raihan. And just like that, Durluadon falls, and we are now set to go up against Leon. I'd like to call it a fair one-on-one fight, but we're not actually fighting him yet, so I guess it doesn't matter. Alright, yep, I've seized victory. Goodbye, Raihan. I said goodbye, Raihan. Goodbye, Raihan. Thanks, bye. Alright, now we are set to face off against Leon. Yep, and I guess Hop and Inteleon are gonna say hi first. And that's not fair that you can have your Mon just follow you. But I can't. That's not fair. What if I want my Mons to follow me? Am I not allowed to do that? No, I'm not? Oh, okay. Well, that's not fair. Alright, so let's go ahead and head right on in for our fight against Leon. That is totally gonna happen right here and right now. Also, he was not just there in the middle of the stadium until I started walking in, and then he was. I'm pretty sure he teleported there. Oh well, it doesn't matter yet, because we're not actually fighting him yet. Alrighty. You can go ahead and shut up now, Leon, because we're not actually going to fight. Because, apparently the audience was loud enough for us to overhear. And now we have Chairman Rose telling his evil plans to bring about the darkest day. Because, you know, that makes sense to do. Just, even in the stories, the darkest day sounds like a bad thing. Oh no, it's a Gigantamax beam or Dynamax beams at each of the stadiums. Oh no, what are we gonna do? We're gonna leave the stadium, that's what. No fight for you guys. Sorry, not sorry. Alright, Hop, what information you got? Random information? Okay, I don't care. Alright, well, I guess it's back to Hammerlock. Yep, right? Yeah, sure, you can help. Yep. Yep, words. Yep, I'm totally talking to you. I am totally talking to you. Oh, we're going to the Slumbering Weald first? Okay. Slumbering Weald, whatever. Alright, to the Slumbering Weald first. Hello, Sonia. Yep. I'm just gonna mash my way through it because... Hi, Mom. Alright, let's just keep button mashing our way through it because that's all you really do at this point. And there we go. Oh, cool. 3 max revives that I'm probably not going to actually end up using. In fact, I'll probably forget that I have them. Because I'm pretty sure that's pretty much what I did with all the other max revives that I've been handed. Alright. There we go. Finally through all the talking. Now we just have to travel through the Slumbering Weald again. Fortunately, all of these mons right here at the start of this are nice and low leveled, so I can just happily avoid them. And there we go, we nicely avoided each of them. But now we're going to get a little further in, and now they're actually going to jump in level to a point where they're actually a little bit of a challenge for us. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to avoid fighting them. I don't remember the exact path that is the right way through. So I'm just going to kind of travel through, grab items as I find them, if I find them. And we can also just travel right up over here. Think that, nope, there's not a glittery bit there. Ah! We ran into the Corviknight. That was not what I meant to do. But as you can now see, they're a nice high level 40s. Yeah, high 40s, mid to high 40s, I guess. It'd be nice if they were a little bit tougher, because I can almost one-shot. And actually, we get the burn, so I'm just gonna quick attack and we'll eliminate the Corviknight. Because it's that difficult. So, quick attack. And, well, the Corviknight doesn't actually fall to the quick attack. But he does go for a taunt, which really doesn't matter because now he falls to the burn. And if he doesn't fall to the burn, we'll just quick attack again. Because I'm cheeky like that sometimes. Alright, I specifically just want this item. Thanks, it's... Ooh. Ooh. I'll take it. I will happily... let's go into here, and let's actually give Foil the Life Orb here. Over the Scope Lens. Because while the Scope Lens are nice with increasing the critical hit ratio, they don't really help that much, so let's actually hand them off to Zaggy here. Because, I don't actually swap him, really. So, I guess it doesn't really matter. Alright, there we go. Let's go ahead and head back over here. Pretty much just using the bike to travel across the water nice and easily. Ooh, item. Hey, a full restore. I'll take it. Not sure how good it is with it having been sitting there for who knows how long. And it looks like we do have a wild Weezing popping out at us. Which is fairy poison type, I think. Oh, I should have went with extra sensory. I'm really bad about paying attention to how much things are super effective and not. And he has toxic. Well, I guess I'm just gonna burn you to death then with Flamethrower. Goodbye, coughing. I hope you don't mind being, you know, charred to a crisp. Oh, you do? Well, that's too bad, because you're dead. And there we go. Coughing goes down. Unfortunately, Kid is now poisoned, so I should probably heal him up. Except, this game doesn't deal poison damage outside of battle, so it doesn't really matter. Because, well... let's avoid that. That's a good old Corviknight. That's it. Oh, item. Let's get that item. Avoid the Stunfisk. It's a Smoke Ball. Unfortunately, I don't care. But of course I picked it up, so I do care a little bit. And here we are, right at the very end of the Slumbering Wild. And, hey look, it's that fog that we originally encountered when we first came. Hey look, it's Zamazenta and Zacian. Or Zacian and Zamazenta. Yep. Hi guys. Are you willing to come with us, or are you just kicking us out? No, just kicking us out? Okay. Well, I guess I can't really say kicking us out. Yep. Yep, I'm totally paying attention to what you guys are saying. Alright, so let's go a little further in now. I think there's not any more grass here to run through, but there might be. No, there isn't. It is just a straight shot. Right to what is essentially the graves of Zamazenta and Zacian. Well, the originals. After all, here's the rusty sword and rusty shields. Alright, let's go ahead and pick those up, Hop. By the way, I get the sword because I want the sword. You can have the shield. Because you need extra defense, mentally. And, it's kind of odd that they're not on their pedestals. You know, where they've got clearly marked spots to be on. There with the grave. Alright. I'll take the sword. It's mine. And, Hop, you can have the other one. And let's head to the next place that the game wants me to, once it finally lets us, you know, move again. Alright, so we are good to move again now. Let's just pull out the bike and bike away. Bye, Hop. Right, we are good just to leave. Yeah, head to Hammerlock. I think you can technically just... I think you can just take and use the flying taxi to get out of there. But I don't think you can. Maybe you can't. I don't remember if you can or not. I'm just choosing to do it the hard way because I can. That's what I think, is I'll just run through all of this area, avoiding all of the Mons. Avoid all the Munas, the Orbeetles, and Weezings. And there we go. We're basically back out. Yeah, now we just have to avoid Grubbins, Rookadies, and Squirrelvits, but that's nice and easy to do. Especially since we just run. Oh, and I ran into one. Nice and easy to avoid them. Immediately runs into one. Yup, that sounds about right. Alright, let's just quick attack and kill the Rookadee. I'll take that 3 experience that you're gonna hand me. If that even. How much experience do you give at this point? 1. You gave 1 experience. Well worth it. Alright, well, we're out of the Slumbering Wild now. Right? Oh, no, never mind. We're not quite. Oh, hey, we actually got the Blip Bug. Well, guess what, Blip Bug? I hope you don't mind. But I'm just quick attack and now you're dead. And we'll take your 1 experience that you hand to all of my Mons as well. Okay, thanks. Bye. Bye, Blip Bug. And let's get out of here. There we go. Now we're out. Finally out. So now we can go ahead and we can just town map right on up to Hammerlock here. Right? Yeah, Hammerlock right there. There we go. And we just poof. Now we're at Hammerlock. Nice and simple. And as you can tell, Raihan's just standing there, so clearly it wants us to go in. So first we're gonna go ahead and heal up, and then we'll head on in. Alright, there we go, nice and healed. And you're gonna tell me about the Mon that I'm still ignoring at Wedgehurst Station. And let's head on up. Hello, Raihan. What information do you have that I'm going to ignore? Doesn't matter because I'm ignoring everything that you're telling me right now. Alright. Alright. Yeah, sure, of course I am. I have no idea what you're talking about, so that's just the best answer I got for you. Let's just hop on the bike there, just because it speeds that up about not even a full second. And, hello, Olina. Yeah? Yep, I'm totally paying attention to what you have to say. Yep, I'm totally paying attention to everything that you're saying. Sure, I'll do whatever you just said. I'll head down there and win, because I can. Alright, and there we go. Now we're down here. And it's a nice and simple run this way, talk to Hop, and then we go up to the left. Well, I guess we actually talk to Rose. I was gonna say something with he didn't expect Eternatus to be how he is or something. Alright. Okay. I genuinely don't care, Rose. Fight me already. Oh, right, we fight Rose. I forgot about that until I just said it there. Alright. Bring it on. Going with an Escavalier. Unfortunately for you, that is a Bug and Steel, and I'm starting with my Amulet Coin Kid. So, you're immediately getting flamethrowered. So, goodbye, Escavalier, who is 4 times weak to fire. Alright, Rose, what's next? I don't think that's unfair. You're the fool that sent a bug steel type out against me, knowing that I've been using Kid first. And now you're sending out a Kling Fang. I feel like you want to lose to me. I feel like you want to lose to me right now. Because your first Mon, 4 times weak to fire. Your second Mon, 2 times weak to it. So I just feel like you're wanting to lose here. Because, you're dead. And you've only attacked me once. While I've attacked you 3 times. And now you're going with another 4 times weak to fire Mon. See, this is why you want team variation. So far, all of your Pokemon that you've sent against me have been weak to fire. Every single one. It makes it so easy for me to just leave Kid in and say, Flamethrower, again. Do it again, Kid. Flamethrower. And just win, because you've literally just got Steel type after Steel type after Steel type, which is so easy for Kid to fight. Because I just go Flamethrower. At least with Copperjaw I think is Steel Ground, I think is its typing. So that it at least stands the chance at surviving more than one Flamethrower. That or it might just be regular Steel. I don't remember. Ooh, he's Gigantic or Dynamaxing. So now you should definitely survive at least 1 hit. And if you don't, well, that's just pathetic. But you should survive at least 1 hit from the Flamethrower. And you still take super effective damage. Okay, you know what? Going with a Max Quake, so you're actually going to deal damage. Good, you actually dealt damage. Holy crap, you dealt damage. Way to go, Chairman Rose. This fight is not supposed to be this easy. It should not be anywhere nearly this easy. Alright, let's go ahead and send in Jay. And we're just gonna go ahead and Wood Hammer. So, goodbye, Copperjaw. Ooh, you actually survived it. Oh, that was a crit. I made a mistake. I made a mistake. Oh, you went with Mindstorm. Okay, well, that didn't do near as much damage as you wanted that to, I don't think. Or it did. Doesn't really matter, because, I'm gonna just go ahead and use Knockoff. I'm giving you the chance to win. I want you to know that, Rose. I want you to know that I've given you the chance to win. And, well, you kind of just blundered it. And it's not even your fault that you blundered it. Jay lived on 1 health. There's nothing that you could have done about that. Let's just go ahead and beat the drums for the victory. Beat the drums of victory. Alright. Well, Rose, what do you have to say for yourself? What do you have to say, huh? You're just gonna slow clap? And say thanks for the The hell, Rose? Alright, you know what? I'm gonna go defeat Eternatus now. And then by then, you should be gone. Yeah, you can stop talking now. Yep, okay. Oh, thanks, Hop. Thanks for the assist. Thanks for the assist, Hop. Did you at least heal my Mons, Hop? No? You're gonna make me do it myself? Fine. That's fine. I blame Hop. That's what I think. Alright, let's go ahead and revive. And, do we have other potions? No? Okay, well, that's not a problem. Full restore. I figured might as well go ahead and use whatever other potions I had first before the full restores, but It's not really a concern of mine. Yep, I'm ready. Alright, and it just kind of teleports us up here. And I like how Eternatus is shown to be really massive here. But he, like, shrinks when we go to fight him. Alright. Bring it on, Eternatus. Yep. Of course I came to help in spite of the danger. Because I don't really sense any danger. It's just Eternatus. Yay, he put it in a Pokeball. What a genius. Putting a legendary Pokemon into a Pokeball. Because that's smart to do. And all it did was break out of the Pokeball. Why are you tired? You literally... all it did was break out of the Pokeball. Why are you tired, Leon? Alright. So now we get to face off against Eternatus in a one-on-one fight. Which means that, well, we're immediately going to go Will-O-Wisp. No reason for me not to just immediately try to go for a burn. And it is going to go for the big boy cannon. But it's not quite enough to take Kid out, so Kid will get the Will-O-Wisp off. So we do get a good old burn off. Unfortunately, Eternatus is special attack based, so this fight's not going to be super easy. So let's just go ahead, quick attack. Eternatus, I think, has to recharge. No, it does not, but it does go for a flamethrower, which is useless against Kid. Thanks, Eternatus, for trying to burn me. Alright, if you could go flamethrower again, that'd be great. No? Okay, well. Cross poison doesn't do a whole lot either. And we do get a good old flamethrower off on you. Which also doesn't do a whole lot. But I'm going... because you're probably going to swap again which move you're using. So we're going to go ahead and swap into Hawk. Unfortunately, like, 2 of your moves will probably take Hawk down. Let's see how it goes, though. Yep, it goes straight for the flamethrower. Sorry, Hawk. I shouldn't have swapped you in there. I should have went ahead and kept Kid in there. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and Brave Bird. But it does get a Dragon Pulse off first, so we might not be able to Brave Bird. Nope, we don't get to Brave Bird, but we do get a full switch in on Foil. So we'll go ahead and send in Foil. We're going to have Foil go ahead and Hex. So long as Foil survives whatever attack Eternatus sends at it, Hex should pretty much be a guaranteed kill. Because Eternatus is burned. We have Stab. And we also have our Life Orb. We also have the Life Orb. So yes, it does take out Eternatus. So, we win. Right? No, not yet. We don't actually win yet. Oh well, doesn't matter. Because Eternatus is now deciding to Gigantamax itself. So, now we get a good old big boy fight. And it's me and Hawk versus Eternatus. Gigantamaxed Eternatus, that is. Alright, well. Bring it on, Eternatus. Does it heal us first, or do we still have to do it without being healed? I think we have to do it without being healed, so this will be kind of annoying. Alright, well. Just means that first things first, whether we're healed or not, we go right for burning it. Okay. Oh, no, it does heal us. Okay. So first things first, we're going to go ahead and just Will-O-Wisp. And we can't move. That's dumb. That's not fair. That's cheating. Eternatus is cheating. Eternatus is cheating! Eternatus is cheating! It's not fair! Eternatus is cheating! Yep, sure, I totally paid attention to what you just said, Hop. And that's totally why I'm pulling out the sword, not because I just feel like attacking Eternatus myself. Hey look, it's Zacian and Zamazenta. And they're coming because we're holding their sword and shield up. Yep. Makes sense. That totally makes sense. Alright. Well, that shouldn't be too big of a problem. Facing off against Eternatus now, because Zacian and Zamazenta are here. So now we stand a chance. Here you go, Zacian, catch. Oh, you're just gonna call it to you? You're not gonna let me throw it? That's not fair. Or they're just gonna cling together and make the sword Zamazenta and sword or shield Zacian. Shield Zamazenta, sword Zacian, or crowned as its, I think its technical term is. And luckily they'll use Behemoth Bash and Behemoth Slash repetitively, I think, is what they'll do. Alright. So now we're good to go ahead and just keep on taking and... Good to... I can English. Alright. Let's go ahead and Will-O-Wisp again. Because I like to be that person that burns as much as possible. Special attack? No! I don't need my attack raised, I need my special attack raised. Alright, well that shouldn't be too big of a problem because we do go ahead and we should hopefully get the Will-O-Wisp off. And it goes for Max Wormwind on double, not a problem, because it's not my mon, so I don't care. Alright, there we go, we do get the Will-O-Wisp off. And now Eternatus is burned. Hop, come on, do more damage than that. Yeah, it's totally thanks to them. It's... Yeah, sure. Because logic. Alright, let's go ahead and Flamethrower. Just to deal more damage than Hawk did. While Zacian will go for Behemoth Blade. Dealing a good chunk of damage. Off of a crit. Well, that explains a lot. And how about Zamazenta's Behemoth Bash? Is it also going to be a crit and deal a large chunk of damage? Or is it just going to do a decent chunk of damage? Just a chunk of damage, okay. How about my Flamethrower? How much chunks of damage is it going to do? Ooh. Okay, that's kind of rude. I would have preferred you to hit me with that Max Flare. But thanks to you, now my Flamethrower did... that did, like, no damage. I'm gonna go ahead and swap into Foil now. That's what I think I'm gonna do. I'm gonna swap into Foil. Because Zacian and Zamazenta are our damage dealers, which just isn't fair. Okay, another Behemoth Blade. Is it gonna be another crit? Nope, not another crit, just a good chunk of damage. At least I've done more damage to it than Hop has. That's about the only part that I care about, is dealing more damage than Hop. Which, considering the fact that Eternatus is still burned, means that I'm pretty much guaranteed to... Does that get rid of the burn? I hope not. Ow! That hurt. That hurt a lot. That hurt a lot, Eternatus. And it did get rid of its own burn. This son of a bitch knew what I was planning. Alright, well in that case, let's just go ahead and fire spin. That is, if we get the chance. If you go ahead and crit here, that'd be very nice. But not quite. Eternatus is still standing. Alright, Behemoth Bash gets a crit maybe? And that'll drop him? How about that? That'd work too. So, no, not quite. Well, fine. How about my Fire Spin? Is my Fire Spin gonna get to attack? No, you're gonna Max Wormwood. Oh, that's just undouble. That's not a problem. Nobody cares about Hopsmons. Alright, let's go ahead and get our Fire Spin. Not quite enough to take him out entirely. The Fire Spin should, okay, good. The Fire Spin does take out the rest of its health. And, just because I watched him fail with a Pokeball, I'm going to use a Premier Ball. I was going to use a Pokeball as well, but I don't currently have any. So, and thus I just didn't get to it, but oh well. We'll Premier Ball. You're mine, Eternatus. You're mine and you're stuck in a Premier Ball. So get over it. I hope you don't mind being stuck in a Premier Ball. Because that's what you're stuck in. Is this giant big old Premier Ball. So thanks, Eternatus. You're mine now. And as much as I want to add Eternatus to my team, we're gonna throw it in the we're gonna throw it in the PC because I've got a team that I use already. Hello, and hello, Zashi and Zamazenta. Oh, and you're leaving. Okay, bye. Bye, Zacian. Bye, Zamazenta. And well, now we can go finish off that champion fight. We just have to wait for it to decide to do all the loading. Hey, look, we're back in Wyndon, apparently. And it's apparently been 3 days. Apparently it's been 3 days. Alright. And there we are. Nice and ready to go. Yep, Chairman Rose apparently turned himself in. Lucky me to come out of my room to hear that end of that conversation. Alright. I still don't care. Still don't care. Alright, and there we go, and so if I wanted to, I could just open the box here and go Eternatus and move it onto my team, but I'm not going to. But it is nice to see. These are all of the moves that he had to use against me, and he just kind of cycled through them weirdly. And he is actually is that a up and attack? I think up in no, that's down in attack, up in speed. So he's actually not a bad Eternatus, but I don't plan to use him. So for now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and save the game, and then we're gonna just go ahead and make our way to Wyndon Stadium. It's time to go beat Leon and become the champion of the Galar region. Because I can. And also, I think there might be an item. Yes, there is right here. Black sludge. Yep. Thanks. Not gonna use that item anytime soon. So, oh, wait, was that another item? Yes, it is. Feather? Nope, it's a nugget. I'll take that. I'll just forget that I have it, though. Alright. And here we are, back at Wyndon Stadium. Where we are... Oh, hey look, it's Team Yell cheering me on. Alright, well, let's go face off against Leon. So we'll talk to you, I think, right? Yep, I'm ready to beat him. I'm not ready to fight him, I'm ready to beat him. Alrighty. So here we are. So, plan of attack, of course, Kid first, guarantee that we've got our amulet coin active, and go from there. Same planning that I always do. Very bare minimum. My plan is pretty much have my amulet coin be out and active. So I do also know, normally if you have Eternatus on your team here, Leon will basically say something with how you've got Eternatus on your team. Or maybe it's at the end that the strongest trainer has the strongest Mon. But it doesn't really matter to me because, well, I've already beaten Leon in a different universe, so it's just time to do it again. So then, Leon, what do you say about losing? I say you'll do it right away. I mean, chances are it won't be a super easy fight. It is meant to be a little bit of a challenge, since he does take and train up the third and final starter from the beginning of the game. But he does actually start with a good old Aegislash here, and, well, we have Kid. So, yeah. I hope you don't mind, but I'm gonna just start by going Flamethrower. And you didn't King's Shield. Unfortunately, that means that you take a good chunk of damage. Unfortunately, you are currently in your shield stance, so it doesn't do max damage. But now that you're in your sword form, I'm basically going to deal... Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Alright, well, my turn. Now you're dead. Because your sword form has less special defense. So, I win. Alright, what's next, Leon? Ooh, a Haxorus. Okay, I'll take that on. Alright, Kid. I don't actually have a plan for this Haxorus. So, we're just gonna have you Flamethrower again. And the Haxorus is actually faster, so that does mean, unfortunately, that Kid will fall. Sorry, Kid. Alright. I still don't exactly have a way to face off against dragon types. So, we're just gonna... we're just gonna go ahead and send in Stuffing. That's what I think. We'll send in Stuffing. So, Stuffing, show him your strength. Okay, so the Haxorus is also faster. Earthquake does a good chunk of damage, but not maximum damage. By maximum, I mean it doesn't one-shot me. Strength also does not one-shot him. So let's go ahead and Hammer Arm. So Earthquake shouldn't kill unless he crits, but he does not crit, so it doesn't kill. And the Haxorus avoided the Hammer Arm. Well, in that case, let's go ahead and full restore on Stuffing. Just guarantee that we can take another hit here. So, we should be fine so long as you don't crit, and you don't. Alright. Oh, not bag. Not bag. Alright, so let's go ahead and Hammer Arm again. Because we survived this Earthquake with 50-something health. And, we do actually connect with the Hammer Arm. And the Hammer Arm does take the Haxorus down. And there we go. And since he's sending in a Seismitoad, we're gonna go ahead and send in Jay. Because the Seismitoad being groundwater means that he is 4 times weak to grass-type moves. I do know that he's got a good chunk of defense, so we're going to go ahead and Wood Hammer. And thankfully, that'll one-shot. Alright, so now you're going to go ahead and send in Cinderace, I think. Hey, Jay leveled up to level 60. So he does send in Cinderace here, so what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna go ahead and swap into Foil here. Which is stupid of me, but it'll be worth it. So long as, you know, it works out. Alright, so for the Cinderace, what we're gonna do is we're going to actually go ahead and just Shadow Ball. And he has Acrobatics. That's rather annoying. Because that does do a little over half of my health. How much does the Shadow Ball deal? Ooh, the Shadow Ball almost one-shot thanks to it being a crit. Alright, so I think if Leon has any healing items, he'll go ahead and use it. Yes, he does. Perfect. So we do get another, essentially, free Shadow Ball here. And if it's another crit, a high roll crit would kill. Unfortunately, we don't quite kill. And due to our Life Orb, we do go to a low enough point where he can take us out. So let's go ahead and full restore. There we go. And he goes for a Pyro Ball. I'm not sure how much damage that'll do. But I don't like how much damage it did. I don't like how much damage that did. Alright, so unfortunately we're gonna have to say sorry Foil. But we're gonna go ahead and let you fall so that we get a clean switch in. Once again, sorry Foil. Alright, well, in that case, let's go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and swap into Zaggy. And we're gonna go ahead with a Whirlpool. That is my plan of attack, is to Whirlpool. It won't be enough to, I don't think Whirlpool will be enough to kill, but it should put him low enough that the extra damage from Whirlpool maybe will. Or it will. Okay, it does not quite take out Cinderace itself. It was also a crit. Does trap him in the Vortex, which is just barely enough to take him down. Perfect. Love to see it. Exactly like I wanted. Alright, and Zaggy and Stuffing both level up there. And next up, he's going to send in Dragapult. So we're going to go ahead and swap back to Stuffing here. Alrighty. So unfortunately, he does have a priority move, which I'm guessing he's going to use, because there's really no reason not to. However, if we live, we're going to get him with a good old flail, and he goes for a Thunderbolt. Okay, that's not good. Alright, so I think our best bet here is we're gonna go ahead and swap back into Zaggy, and we're gonna go ahead and max revive. We're gonna start max reviving. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and max revive Foil. There we go. Nice and full health foiled. And he goes for a Dragon Breath, which is going to be enough to take down Zaggy. That is okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and swap into Foil now. And we're just going to Shadow Ball. We're going to Shadow Ball and hopefully deal enough damage. He also has Shadow Ball. No! No! Oh, he foiled my plan. Oh dear. Okay. Okay. So we're definitely gonna have to be very rude about his Gigantamax Charizard once we get there, because I don't exactly have a good way of dealing with it. And you also have Flamethrower. Why does your Dragapult have so many different attacking moves? Oh. Okay, well, oh, right, Dragapult is Dragon Ghost. That's right. I remember that now. Alright, you do have Thunderbolt, so you're going to one-shot Hawk. Hopefully it doesn't actually fully one-shot, but I'm guessing that it will. Alright, so we're just going to have to max revive. We're gonna go ahead and max revive. I think we'll go ahead and max revive Jay first. I'm gonna be stuck scumbagging my way through the Charizard fight. Okay, so you don't quite take out Hawk, which is good for me. So what we're gonna do is we're also going to go ahead and max revive Kid. And, so you do take out Hawk now. However, I'm going to go ahead and swap... I about said I'm going to swap in Kid and Quick Attack. And then I remembered that that's a bad idea. So we're going to swap in Jay, and we're going to Wood Hammer again. So, we'll be able to take out the Dragapult. Flamethrower won't quite kill. It does do a decent chunk of damage, though. But our Wood Hammer will kill the Dragapult. And like I said, we're going to scumbag our way through the Gigantamax Charizard part. And by that, I mean I'm going to full restore after full restore, so long as Jay lives. The moment Jay falls, we're going to swap into Kid, and we're going to start reviving everyone. That's pretty much the plan. It's a dirty plan, but hey, gotta do what you gotta do. It's not my fault that I'm smart enough to bring more than one healing item. Alright. Here we go with the Gigantamax Charizard. And this will be a bit of a rough one, but I think it'll be fine. Because chances are he will eliminate Jay with one fire attack, but I think it'll work out fine. I think it'll work out fine. It'll work. It'll be fine. It'll be fine, right, Jay? Right, Jay? You can survive one. Right, Jay? Okay, I was wrong. Jay cannot survive one. Okay. Well, that just means that we're gonna have to send in Kid. And, well, we're just gonna start revive spamming. Between revive spamming and, full restores. Alright, so we're going to full restore Foil. And I don't think this will be enough to kill. Okay, it's not enough to kill, so what we're going to do is we're actually going to go ahead and full restore. And he's also increasing his speed with that, which is kind of annoying, but there's not a whole lot that I can really do about it. So let's just go ahead and full restore. He'll probably airstream again. No, he actually goes for max rockfall this time. I think you should have went with that first, Leon. Though, it also doesn't kill. Way to go, Kid! Alright. So, like I said, it's just time to... So now, we have made our way through all of the Charizard's Dynamaxed or Gigantamaxed form. However, since the fight actually isn't over yet, we're going to go ahead and just keep full restoring Kid. It's a scumbag move, but if it works, ooh, Ancient Power. Just so long as you don't buff. Don't buff. No buff. Yes, no buff. Alright. So I don't think we're able to burn him because of him also being a fire type, but it looks like that his Ancient Power isn't quite enough to kill, unless that was a low roll. Okay, just barely enough to survive. And he got the buff. He got the buff. Oh, freaking hell. Alright, Extrasensory. That did, like, no damage. Okay. I don't have any way of going about this. Oh, crud. Why did he have to get the buff? Game, come on. Why'd you give him the buff? That's just mean. Alright. So we're gonna have to start revive spamming again. So let's go ahead and max revive Kid. I'm hoping that Foil here can survive at least one attack. Just don't buff him. Just don't buff him again. Don't buff him again. Don't buff him again. Don't buff... Okay, good. Didn't buff him. Unfortunately, we don't actually survive because of the sandstorm. But I do know that we can survive that hit. Just so long as he doesn't get any more buffs off of it. The moment he gets another buff with it, we're screwed. It pretty much means that we've lost. The moment that he gets that buff. Alright, so we're going to go ahead, max revive on Foil again. And goes for the Ancient Power. Just don't buff. Just don't buff. No buff. Good. No! No, that's not fair! That's not fair! That's so unfair! It literally gave him 2 buffs. It gave him 2 out of 5 of the buffs. Oh my god. I can't win. I literally can't win now. I'm just going to have to full restore spam. Because, okay, he is at least out of... Oh my god, he is at least out of Ancient Powers now. But I literally can't do anything aside from full restore spam. Or revive spam. And I didn't want to be stuck doing either of these. But the fucking fact that he got 2 Ancient Power buffs just made it to where I stand no chance. God damn. Like, one of them I could at least stand, I could still fight against one buff, but the moment he got that second one, it just pretty much guaranteed that I was just going to be stuck full restore spamming. And the moment he gets a crit, Kid falls. The moment he gets a crit, it's pretty much game over. I mean, I'm already full restore spamming, which is rude enough as is. So a low roll will do about 36 for my remaining health. Okay. Actually, I guess the moment he runs out of air slashes, I think he's stuck with just 2 fire type attack moves. So long as we don't get crit, we should actually be fine. I think that that's what it is. Well, we'll find out. We'll find out as soon as he stops air slashing. Which, I mean, I'm just being rude and full restore spamming through. So, I mean, he really doesn't... He really can't win just because I have stupid amount of full restores. I have my good old Super Soaker. But, it's, like I said, if he gets a crit, it's pretty much game over. So, we're just gonna keep full restore spamming. And I'll win. I'll win. It's not the way that I want to, but I will. I'll do it. 150 damage. That's so annoying. Alright, well, like I said, we're just gonna keep full restore spamming. And, you should be running out of those here shortly. Because I'm getting lower and lower on full restores. So you're slowly getting me there, Leon, but you're not quite there yet. Hey, there we go. And now he's starting Fire Blast, which is a good sign for me, because, well, he can't hurt me with Fire Blasts. Because of Kid's ability being Flash Fire. I literally absorbed those fire types. That's a cheeky little move that you just tried pulling there. That little son of a gun. Tried to trick me. He tried to trick me. He thought that he was being so smart. He paused using his air slashes for a moment. I mean, it almost worked. Except, it did work. And then you air slashed and you ruined your entire plan. So, if you could just, like, there it is. There it is. There it is. Normally, before he did that, it would have been pretty much a guaranteed loss for me there. However, I can swap into Zaggy now, and we can go ahead, bag, revive, and we can bring Kid back. I guess I should have actually used the revive on Corviknight, because Corviknight has pressure, and it would use up a little bit more of his PP. But, oh well. Alright, so let's go ahead and send Kid back in. And we're going to go ahead and full restore on Kid before we figure out what our next plan is. So, full restore on Kid. There we go. Perfect. So the point of this is to figure out if he's got any more air slashes. He has Solar Beam. He has Solar Beam. I'm not sure if that'll kill me or not. So let's go ahead and revive Hawk. Time to find out if his Solar Beam is enough to one-shot. I'm guessing, since I resist it, it's not quite enough. Oh boy. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I ate that. Oh, I ate that so easily. Alright, let's go ahead and revive Stuffing now. I'm gonna make sure everyone gets experience from this battle. Alright, and you're still absorbing. I should be able to take another one, so let's go ahead and revive Jay. There we go. And we should be able to survive and be able to full restore. Okay, we didn't actually survive. Oh, it was a crit. Well, that would be why. Alright, well, we're gonna go ahead and send in Hawk, because you're going to Fire Blast, and we're just gonna get rid of all of it, because I think Fire Blast only has 5 PP, so we're pretty much getting rid of the remainder of your Fire Blast PP, and your Solar Beam PP, I think you've only got 3 left on it, so I think you should be out of Fire Blasts, which is fine by me. So you'll be struggling here in a moment. So let's go ahead and send in Kid. Because I think now he'll swap back to using Solar Beam. So let's go ahead and full restore Kid. Just because then we can tank more hits by like 1. But hey, I'll take it. Alright, so you do use Solar Beam now, which means that we can go ahead and revive Hawk again, and next turn we'll go ahead and revive Zaggy. And then that should be all of our Mons back up and ready to fight. Okay. So long as he doesn't crit, we should be able to take another hit. To which actually he has to start charging up the Solar Beam now, which means that we can also go ahead and full restore, or we can just go ahead and deal some quick damage with quick attack here, which really didn't do very much either. I don't have a good way of fighting you right now. Okay, so Kid does tank that. We do survive, so we go into our bag and full restore on Kid. And I believe you're out of attacking moves now. So I believe you're stuck struggling. Nope, not yet. Never mind. You still have another Solar Beam. Well, that's annoying. In that case, let's just go ahead and Extra Sensory. It won't be enough to kill, but it'll deal a little bit of extra damage. And I can tank another Solar Beam. And Extra Sensory is our most damaging attack, so we're just going to keep doing that. And you still have another Solar Beam. That's rather annoying. Okay, how much health do I currently have? That'll determine what I do. Okay, yeah, we're fine. We're good to go ahead and Extra Sensory again, because we should survive this with like 18 health or so. 23. And there we go, a little bit more damage. We're getting there. Slowly but surely we're getting there. We're almost out of 4 restores, but not quite. Not quite out of them yet. And there we go, and you still have more solar beams. I thought solar beam has 10, doesn't it? Oh well. That's okay, we'll just keep extra sensoring until you're dead. Which will be here very, very shortly. Like, literally 2 more turns. Because, we're slowly dropping your health. Because we finally got you in the red. If we get another crit, it should make this go even faster. Come on, kid, get another crit. Crit, crit, crit. I'd love to see a crit now, kid. Kid, if you could get a crit, that would be fantastic. Alright, well, you do tank another solar beam. And if he has another, he'll have to start charging up. But it doesn't matter because we do finally take down his Charizard after being that cheeky guy that takes in 4 restores and revives everything repetitively. And there we go. We're now the champion. So, hand over all of your money now, Leon. Hand it over. Thank you, Leon, for your $31,200. Alright. And with that, we are now Galar's champion. As soon as it loads up whatever it's loading. Maybe. Maybe. There it goes. There we go. Alright, I win. And we got a bunch of money out of it too. And you also experienced your first loss. About time. Alrighty. Yep, I'm the champion of the region. Suck it. Hand over all of your money now. Or face my wrath. The wrath of Kid. No, not cheers. Money. Hand over money. I want your money. I'm 10, I think. So, yeah, hand over your money. I want all of your money. Why am I being ignored? Guys, I want your money. Hand me your money. Nobody cares about a legend. I want money. I want their money. Let me have all the money. Alright, Leon, if you could just shut up and hand me even more money, that'd be fantastic. That's not money, Leon, that's my hand. Leon, that's my hand. I know that you're not very smart sometimes, but I thought you were at least that smart. Alrighty, and there we go. That is the main story of Pokemon Sword and Shield playthrough. So, I'm going to go ahead and let the credits roll. Alright, there we are. The end of the main story of Pokemon Sword. So, for now, that'll be it. Thank you guys so much for watching. And, I believe the next video will probably be of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. Until then, bye-bye!